Now to health matters. Even though some women who have fibroids may not symptoms, it can have debilitating effects for those who experience it. In extreme cases, one may develop anemia from heavy menstrual bleeding. However, options available. Jael Wakesho takes a look at its symptoms and remedy while debunking some of the myths associated with it, such as infertility.
Women globally have fibroids. These are muscle tumors affecting the uterine walls in women, and the type of fibroid depends on where it is located in the uterus.
We define them as non-cancerous growth of the uterus or womb.
Many women with fibroids may not experience its symptoms. Those who do undergo a lot of pain.
I started feeling something in my stomach. It felt like a really hard rock. I felt like you were touching a stone. And because the fibroids kept on increasing, I ended up with 23 fibroids in the end. So I went from one tiny fibroid to 23 fibroids.
Excessive menstrual bleeding, leading to anemia, and stomach distension are also common. While the exact cause of uterine fibroids is still unknown, it is and partly attributed to hormone levels, obesity, and eating red meat.
They are more common in they have a racial link, so they're more common in black women than in Caucasian. So sort of run in families. When they're symptomatic now, you sort of pick the history. You'll pick something abnormal about the periods, or you pick pressure symptoms, or some of them getting a baby.
Who is at a high risk of developing fibroids?
People are using low on vitamin D or using alcohol have a higher chance of having fibroids compared to the general population. Low risk in people who consume fruit and veg and dietary products. But these are really associations rather than causal cause and effect. So a lot of women live with fibroids and we don't even get to know about them. But when they're symptomatic now, you sort of pick the history.
And do all types of fibroids cause infertility or affect pregnancy?
If you find a woman who's conceived and she has a fibroid, you leave them well alone. Delivery, they can deliver normally. And even after delivery, they can still, you don't have to do surgery. They can still have the desired number of babies they want and let them be with their fibroids until they get to menopause.
For decades, a common approach to treating symptomatic fibroids was either to get surgery or to wait until menopause. But recently, minimal invasive options are increasingly being offered as they have advanced on their technological journey from being new and unusual to practice.
If a patient is actually comfortable after the treatment of symptoms, you can leave them well alone. If they are not getting anywhere, they remove them. And when you've taken them out, there's always a possibility of them regrowing because they are usually at different levels of development. There'll be the ones who are there will be some which are smaller. But what you know is that they keep responding to the female hormones, estrogen and progesterone. So over time, if you discover some are growing back again, but usually it's very unusual for somebody to have a repeat operation for the same fibroids.
For Fatma,
but the first thing was I had to switch to a diet that was completely healthy. And by that I mean majority plant-based in the sense that I eat a lot of greens, vegetables, a lot of fruit, meaning foods that are more fresh.
Whereas fibroids may reoccur even after treatment, the woman lives, advanced medical practices have given women hope for a better future and living life to the fullest. I am Jael Wakesho.